what may drive it up even more. But someone that isn't forgotten is Arbitrum. And you know what? They're about to airdrop their tokens in 3 days. But major exchanges have already listed Arbitrum token ahead of time, right? But in 3 days, March 23rd, basically when Powell is going to be speaking, that's when, if you're qualified, you'll just see some free ARB tokens in your wallets. Who doesn't like that, right? And something else that's doing pretty well is Stacks, which is a project that is basically a layer 2 smart contracts platform for Bitcoin. They're up significantly recently, and that's because they're upgrading themselves to just make it easier to program and more efficient to program, right? Bitcoin, besides being the greatest store of value we have, having the most decentralized and secure network on the planet, there's a lot of projects that want to build on top of Bitcoin. And that's what Stacks helps with and provides, basically a platform for smart contracts to operate on top of Bitcoin, right? And there are a lot of projects that's coming on board. So Bitcoin also, besides, and I forgot, Medium Exchange, which is growing through apps like Strike app and Cash app and stuff like that. You know, it's early, but it also wants to be a smart contracts platform, right? That's what Stacks helps with. So they have been moving up quite a lot recently, mostly because enthusiasm over Bitcoin, but also because they just upgraded, which improves stacking. There's new clearing functions, better bridges, decentralized mining, and Bitcoin native assets. Interesting. Tokenization on top of Bitcoin. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. And as for a few other crypto out there, EOS is now getting ready for their new EVM. Okay, I thought EOS, I don't know what happened. They were one of the top projects back in 2017. They raised $1 billion through the ICO, mostly led by this other group called Block One, and they are no longer part of the project. They always had a lot of controversy, and they basically squandered the last 5 years. But EOS was supposed to rebrand themselves to be called Antelope. I'm glad they stopped because they haven't rebranded. I thought that was a horrible name. But anyways, they're building out EVM, so we'll see how they do. But they're kind of forgotten at this point. And what's also good is this. Microsoft is about to enter the crypto space in a big way. They have built in their own crypto wallet into Edge, although they have not enabled it yet. So they already have it. People are looking through the code and they see. It's kind of like MetaMask or the RX wallet that's already built in to Edge. It's just that they have not enabled it. So that shows you how serious they are now and how serious overall everyone is. Everyone is trying to get into the space. Fidelity just got in a big way, opening up their commission-free crypto exchange, right? A lot of other brokers like Robinhood now coming out their self-custody wallet, right? Allowing the masses to safely secure their crypto. And now you got Microsoft that's in the same space too. This is fantastic. Fantastic. And who knows when Apple is going to do it. Microsoft is doing it, and Apple's probably going to do it for Safari and iOS too. I mean, and Google's going to follow. I mean, there's a big, I guess, competition right now between all three, right? Between personal assistants like ChatGPT, which Microsoft is definitely winning by leaps and bounds right now, but also with browser, with web dominance, and which one will enter crypto space first and lead the way. I'm thinking it's Microsoft. I'm putting my money on Microsoft, but we'll see. And as for Web 3.0, you have Polygon that's still making a ton of partnerships. Now partner up with Salesforce for NFT-based loyalty. They have done this too with Starbucks. Starbucks has NFT-based loyalty, and same thing with other brands, Coca-Cola and so many others. Right? There are so many companies wanting to get into space right now, and they're trying to provide use cases for NFTs, not just selling a picture, but actually using it for some purpose. Loyalty seems to be a pretty easy thing, but who knows where this goes. And as for Polygon, its stats are just climbing sky high. I already talked about their ZK EVM will be coming later this month, just in a couple weeks. That will be absolutely huge for Polygon. The ability to scale the virtual machine and process smart contracts at a rate unable to ever before. No other projects have a way to scale Ethereum virtual machine. Everyone has a way to scale the chain and transactions, but not how fast they could process smart contracts. And as far as I know, this is the only technology that's coming out, I guess now, that actually allows that. So be very, very, very good. And plus, ETH itself, they have announced their Shanghai upgrade April 12th. It's in April. April 12th, right? And a lot of people think that this will be absolutely massive for ETH because now it removes the barrier of unable to stake and get your ETH back. It removes that barrier, and it's going to cause a monster rally. You could see in quotes, monster ETH rally that's coming. So we will see if that's true.